Yo, what's up everybody, it's Dandy Travels and we're about to drop some serious knowledge on you. Paris is not just about the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, it's a city brimming with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. If you're anything like me, you're tired of the same old tourist traps. Sure, the Eiffel Tower is iconic, and the Louvre is a must-see, but there's so much more to Paris than these well-trodden paths. We're diving headfirst into the heart of France, uncovering the hidden gems, the secret spots, the places that'll make you feel like you've unlocked a whole new level of travel. Imagine strolling through quaint alleyways, discovering charming cafes, and stumbling upon local art galleries that are off the beaten path. We're talking about those tucked-away museums, the ones whispering stories of French history, art, and culture that most tourists never get to hear. These are the places where you can truly connect with the soul of Paris. We're talking about museums like the Musée de la Chasse et de la Nature, a tribute to the art of hunting, showcasing fascinating exhibits that blend nature and art in a unique way. And Musée Marmottan Monet, home to the largest collection of Monet's works. Here, you can immerse yourself in the world of Impressionism and see masterpieces that will leave you in awe. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready for an adventure. We're going to explore Paris like never before, diving deep into its rich culture and history. This is going to be epic. From sunrise to sunset, Paris is a city that never ceases to amaze. Let's make some unforgettable memories together. Alright, so we're in Paris, the city of lights, love, and apparently hidden museum gems. This city is known for its iconic landmarks, but today we're diving into some lesser-known treasures that are just as captivating. First up, the Musée de la Chasse et de la Nature, the Museum of Hunting and Nature. Tucked away in the Marais district, this museum offers a unique blend of art, history, and nature. This place is like stepping into a time capsule. The interiors are filled with antique display cases and vintage decor that transport you back in time. You've got taxidermied animals from all over the world, ancient hunting weapons, even royal hunting trophies. It's a trip, man. Each exhibit tells a story of human interaction with nature, from the tools we use to the animals we revered. You can practically smell the gunpowder and hear the hounds barking. The atmosphere is so immersive, it feels like you're right there in the middle of a historic hunt. Next, we're hitting up the Musée Marmottan Monet, home to the largest collection of Monet's paintings in the world. Nestled in a quiet neighborhood, this museum is a haven for art lovers. Forget those crazy lines at the Orangery, this place is the real deal. With fewer crowds, you can take your time and truly appreciate the art. We're talking over 300 of Monet's works, including Impression Sunrise, the painting that gave Impressionism its name. The collection spans his entire career, offering a comprehensive look at his evolution as an artist. Seeing those brushstrokes up close, it's like stepping right into Monet's world. You can almost feel the emotions and the atmosphere he captured on canvas. These are the hidden stories of Paris, the ones that make this city so damn fascinating. Beyond the famous landmarks, there's a whole world of culture and history waiting to be discovered, plus, they're way less crowded than the Louvre. You can explore at your own pace without the hustle and bustle of the more touristy spots. So, ditch the guidebook, lose yourself in the side streets and discover the real Paris. Wander through charming cafes, quiet neighborhoods, and hidden alleyways. It's waiting for you, just beyond the beaten path. These hidden gems offer a more intimate and authentic experience of Paris, one that you'll remember long after you've left. Next stop, Lyon, the gastronomic capital of France. Now, I'm not just saying that because of the food, though it is incredible, but Lyon's got a history that's as rich and flavorful as a perfectly cooked coq au vin. We're talking Roman ruins, Renaissance architecture, and a vibe that's both sophisticated and down-to-earth. First up, Vieux-Lyon, the Old Town. Imagine this: cobblestone streets, hidden passageways, and buildings that look like they've been plucked straight out of a medieval fairy tale. You've got Michelin-starred restaurants next to traditional bouchons, serving up hearty Lyonnaise cuisine. So come hungry, my friends, because Lyon is a feast for the senses. Alright, let's be real. Marseille doesn't always get the love it deserves. It's often overshadowed by Paris or the glitz of the French Riviera. But this city, man, it's got grit, it's got soul, and it's got a heartbeat that's impossible to ignore. The streets are alive with a unique energy, a blend of old-world charm and modern vibrancy. We're talking about France's second-largest city, a melting pot of cultures, and a gateway to the Mediterranean. It's a place where history and contemporary life coexist, in a beautiful, chaotic harmony. First things first, the Vieux-Port, the Old Port. This is the heart of Marseille, where the city's pulse is most palpable. This place is buzzing 24/7 with fishing boats unloading their catch, yachts bobbing in the harbor, and the smell of salt air filling your lungs. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Grab a seat at a waterfront cafe, order a pastis, and just soak it all in. Watch the world go by as you sip on this anise-flavored spirit, a local favorite. Head up to the Basilique Notre Dame de la Garde, perched high above the city for panoramic views that'll blow your mind. This iconic basilica is not just a religious site, but a symbol of the city itself. We're talking about the entire city, the sparkling Mediterranean, and on a clear day, even the distant peaks of the Alps. It's a view that captures the essence of Marseille's beauty and its strategic importance. Marseille, my friends, is a city that will surprise you. It's a place where every corner has a story, every street has a soul, and every visit leaves you wanting more. So next time you think of France, give Marseille the love it truly deserves. Chapter 4. Bordeaux, where wine flows and history unfolds. Bordeaux, the name alone conjures up images of rolling vineyards, clinking glasses, and some of the finest wines in the world. But this city, my friends, is so much more than just a pretty bottle of vino. We're talking about a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a city steeped in history, and a place where elegance and tradition reign supreme. Bordeaux is like an open-air museum with grand boulevards, neoclassical buildings, and squares that'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time. Head to the Cité du Vin, a museum dedicated to all things wine, or take a day trip to the surrounding vineyards, where you can sample some of the region's finest vintages. Bordeaux is a city that seduces all your senses. Chapter 5. Nice sun, sand, and sophistication. Nice, the jewel of the French Riviera, a playground for the rich and famous, and a city that's impossible not to fall in love with. We're talking about sunshine, beaches, turquoise waters, and a vibe that's both glamorous and laid back. First things first, the Promenade des Anglais, Nice's iconic waterfront promenade. Stroll along the palm-lined walkway, soak up the Mediterranean sun, and watch the world go by. Head to Vieux-Nice, the old town, a labyrinthine maze of narrow streets, colorful buildings, and charming squares. Nice is a feast for the senses, a place to indulge in the good life, and a city that will stay with you long after you've said au revoir. Chapter 6. Strasbourg, a fairy tale blend of cultures. Strasbourg, a city where France and Germany collide in the most delightful way. We're talking about cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and a cathedral that will leave you speechless. First stop, the Strasbourg Cathedral, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Step inside and you'll be greeted by stained glass windows that bathe the interior in a kaleidoscope of colors. Wander through La Petite France, Strasbourg's most picturesque neighborhood. Sample some sauerkraut, indulge in a buttery croissant, and raise a glass of local Riesling to this enchanting city. Chapter 7. Toulouse, the pink city with a space-age soul. Toulouse, the Pink City, a nickname earned from its distinctive terracotta brick buildings. But this city, my friends, is more than just a pretty facade. We're talking about aerospace innovation, a vibrant student population, and a laid-back vibe that's infectious. First things first, the Place du Capitole, Toulouse's grand central square. Check out the Capitole building itself, an impressive example of 18th century architecture. Blast off to the Cité de l'Espace, Toulouse's space exploration theme park. Stroll along the banks of the Garonne River, explore the charming old town, and soak up the city's unique blend of history, culture, and innovation. Chapter 8. Nantes, where art and history collide. Nantes, a city that's constantly reinventing itself, a place where art spills out of museums and onto the streets. We're talking about mechanical elephants, a castle that's straight out of a storybook, and a creative energy that's palpable. First stop, Les Machines de Lille, a whimsical world of giant mechanical creatures. Ride the great elephant, marvel at the marine world's carousel, and let your imagination run wild. Step back in time at the Château des Ducs de Bretagne, Nantes' historic castle. Nantes is a city that embraces innovation and creativity. And that's a wrap on our whirlwind tour of France's hidden gems. From the secret museums of Paris to the mechanical marvels of Nantes, we've uncovered some truly unforgettable experiences. If you're ready to ditch the tourist traps and discover the real France, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me which destination you're most excited to explore. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and remember, the best adventures are often found off the beaten path. Safe travels, everyone.